No, you're fine. Hello, all you beautiful people, past, present, and future. Welcome back to Dishonor Among Thieves, episode 20. I know, episode 20 is here. I am here today with Adam, the wolf.
Yes, hello.
We have Roos, the devil.
Excuse me?
I mean, I'm half right.
Excuse me?
I'm half right.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I will not take this tolerance.
Here, but
I will take you to court, Claude.
We have Tanafi,
no.
the brute.
Okay. I was like, what you gonna make up with for that one? Hey.
And then we've got Blake, the spoony bard.
I'm too tired for a remark.
It's not spooning.
It's
Yes.
forking.
The other word we can't say, I guess, due to Twitch regulations.
Yeah, careful with the words.
Oh, I said fork, like as in the utensil.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Well, I
oh,
can
I
think
should
of
probably
some more.
elaborate. I did not say what you thought I said. Alright, I hope.
No. So everyone, we'll roll for a recap.
Please,
Okay.
tell me
Adam's
what
gonna get
happened.
recapped for the
Hold on.
50th time.
Oh, oops.
Just roll lower than a 6.
Let me
and
see
you'll
if
be
my
set.
microphone's on.
Nope, that's a fact.
Yes,
Oh
thank
my
God.
god.
I'm too tired to fucking do roll cap.
Well,
I'm
what?
I'll be too tired.
Adam gets it once again.
Thank you.
I thought I had
Well,
that one
thank you,
for a
it's-
second.
Thank you, it's not me, because, like, I'm too tired. I just got up. Oh, God.
Alright. Should be well rested then.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's go.
Alright, so Adam, you have the floor. What happened last time?
So what happened was that quiet or quiet, I have no idea what her name is.
Quite.
Decided to
Like, just
Quite.
quite. Yep.
decided to try to invite the party to what was essentially a music festival, which essentially Adam and Blake decided to go to, and while Roos and Tanafi decided to stay behind and babysit what was essentially a literal Satan baby.
You said
Come on.
decide like we had a choice.
I mean,
Baby.
yes.
I would call it Magic God Baby, but okay.
See, that's better.
I mean, yes, but even still, though, what happened was that Roos essentially got cut pretty badly with a baby who essentially decided to start running
Oh, he
around
got
with a
cut on
little
his
knife.
finger, didn't get his entire
hit
finger chopped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But and the music festival somehow went way better somehow than expected with Blake essentially and Adam somehow pulling off what was essentially a literal music festival,
Yeah.
or rather an orchestra. And then all of a sudden, Emerald decided to say that she needed to be left alone, and we are now rejoining with Adam and Blake now coming back with Blake essentially having a a favor, and Adam essentially just being there, coming back alone.
I gotta leave.
Okay, so we get your side of the story, but you're gonna give us and me and Tanafi
What-
in a bit.
I mean, both you and Tanafi did manage to calm down the baby at least, and managed to at least manage to get Saphira in time to calm down the child and at least bring him home. But you're already pretty much in a total mess.
I think you're missing a big part of that whole interaction between them.
I seriously did. I was blanked out.
I think I'm blanking out too, because honestly, I mean, from what it's Blake and Adam went to a music festival competition, and then Tanafi and Ruse babysat, and that's basically what I would have said. So I don't know what the
Yeah.
big part is.
The big part is the baby had a kitchen knife.
Oh.
It's like the
proud of
crowd.
my little girl.
Oh. Yeah. Well, the baby also had laser eyes and all that other stuff, but it's okay.
Baby
Baby
brought
and,
the
uh,
hand of God.
And Saphira got 5 voicemails in correlating order of chaos.
Yes.
All right. So I would say today's game starts right where you left off. The four of you sitting at a table, waiting on meals to be brought out to you, as it's been a
We didn't
long
leave
day
off with
today.
that.
Did we not?
Left ambiguous.
Blake's in the middle of a favor.
Oh, well, I'm
doing
okay.
something.
Later in the day,
doing
I guess.
something.
Later in the day.
You all
Excuse
have
me.
now
There we
returned to Eternal's Rest and the evening, late afternoon of the same day, as you were all gathered at a table in the tavern, just kind of resting after the day's events.
Yeah.
A good opportunity to chat if you'd like.
When you're dealing with a baby child that can spawn magic whenever it wants, no correlation on where it's going to go, could be so stressful.
Yeah, how could never would have seen that happen?
I
If it
don't
wasn't for
know.
Tanafi being on the phone while the baby had a knife, I probably wouldn't have much trouble.
I mean, I was
No.
trying to get help. Like I said, I casted Blade Ward on myself, so if anyone got stabbed, I would be okay enough to get more help.
Self-preservation, sister. Exactly.
I was thinking ahead. You thought I wasn't helping, but I had a plan, and it was call Saphira and cast Blade Ward on myself. And then plan B would have happened if something worse happened.
I mean, like,
Uh,
you realize that, like, giving essentially a child a weapon is like giving essentially like, you know, a
What makes you
literal.
think we gave it the weapon? It picked up the knife.
Which was like 1,000 pounds, by the way. And let me just say, Roos couldn't lift it, but I could. So, girl power.
Who?
Sure, yeah, girl power.
Speaking of which, Blake, how's your favor?
Favor.
Look at me.
Let's just say that
Hey,
he got lucky.
I didn't get lucky. You're the one who got lucky. You were out of your element, boy.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it. Okay, like it was just a
Yeah,
simple
don't
tune I remembered as a kid.
don't put my talent on. Oh, it's luck.
Wait, are you guys saying you guys got
What?
like money and stuff from this tournament, or not?
Yeah,
Tournament,
did y'all win the lottery or
Anything
something?
better than money.
I mean, I got a flute, which I gave it to Emerald for that.
Good on you. What'd you win, Blake?
Like just only smiles. She's not telling you.
Well, she said it was better than money, so it has to be drugs, right? You got
Nope.
some
Guess
shrooms?
again.
Can you share with me?
No.
Cypher
No
still
shrooms.
hasn't brought me my stuff
No
from,
shrooms.
the heist.
It's something better than shrooms.
Diamonds?
You're an idiot.
Could
Not
Roos
you,
roll
huh?
an insight
What are you inciting?
to get what he's saying?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
I don't know if he'll be too exhausted to know for taking care of the child from The Incredibles.
Would you like to roll with disadvantage just for schnitzingiggle?
I mean, it should be obvious.
Might as well. Why not?
Look at
Well, that's a
that.
3. Nothing's gonna be a 3.
Oh,
I mean,
I
that
was
just.
gonna say it'd probably be obvious. 'Cause
Yeah,
Blake-
no, it's a 3. I have no bonuses to insight.
Okay.
You have no idea what Blake is referring to. It's very strange.
Even though she's like, she looks like, she did that thing. You know?
I don't know what that looks like. Anyway, no.
Let's just say it's complicated.
Yeah, complicated.
Really?
It's more complicated when you're not saying what it actually is and then calling someone an idiot for not knowing what it is.
You didn't even get close. That's why I called you an idiot.
Well,
I should
you can't
say
call
I
someone
had
an idiot.
services.
I did say that he got lucky.
Yeah, that usually means a lot of gold.
That's super vague, Adam. You should have said he
Hey.
got service from another person
Hey,
because he won a bet.
hey, I could have just said yes, you got it on with someone.
Oh, well, might as well just say it at that point. No longer fun.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
what's
you
the
mean
fun
that kind of lucky?
What's the fun issue in that if you just want to leave it vague?
Yes, so they can keep guessing, and I can keep laughing at them. Being stupid.
I'm surprised you got with anyone with that kind of face.
Excuse me? I've got away with a lot of people.
Wouldn't one of you try to hit on someone's wife?
It's called a
Huh?
joke, Adam. I was teasing her.
I
Awkward.
You really are one to lean toward one side or the other, aren't
Yeah, I gotta blend in some way.
you? Well, what was his or her name?
you remember that tiefling that wanted to kill you really badly?
Oh yeah, for no reason I could think of.
Hmm. Yeah, we smash. Anyway.
Oh well, I guess someone that's only worth 20 silver pieces is good enough for that.
We're
Hey,
just
at
gonna
least we
shoot
got it for
off.
free.
Oh, you got it for free.
Yeah. I won the bet. That's the bet I won. Yeah.
Oh well. Ah, whatever. Ain't my place to dig into your personal life or what your taste is. But I do gotta ask, were you top or bottom?
Pick a game. No.
That's for her to
Oh,
figure. That's for her to know.
Okay.
I shall not tell because the mystery's funnier than the truth.
Evening, and I don't know about you, but I'm really stressed. I'm really tired, which is the perfect time to drink.
All right, at this point, you do see Construct 419 roll over with your drinks and your meal, and he looks over at all of you. You find the voice changer. Test, that's one, that's one, two. Here's my.
Good.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here are your drinks. I've got so many alcohols in one glass of water. And
Thanks,
here,
Hus.
What's in the water?
the water is to help out in certain cases. I do not know why, but it is there.
Fair enough.
And here are your dishes from Miss Augustine Dini.
Oh,
And
thank God.
and
Okay, it's not the
149.
little robot cooking this time. Oh.
Yeah, 419 gives you all your dishes. It's I would say it's a fairly simple meal. I mean, there's potatoes, some meats, some corn, all
I think it's
nicely
where
prepared.
she's gonna roll inspection just to make sure her food isn't
Inspect.
gonna kill it.
Yeah, make a make a perception check, or I would say perception for this.
Tanafi's just gonna dig in because she's trust anything Augustine makes compared to the robot that cooked her waffles that morning.
Yeah, you sure didn't trust that yogurt.
20, baby 20.
She just doesn't like yogurt.
So why did you request yogurt?
She didn't
She
request
didn't.
yogurt. She was just made yogurt. She requested a snack and Augustine
Gave her
just
yogurt.
made her yogurt.
It was late at night. There was already so
Yeah.
much food put away.
Yeah, I got a 20 on my investigation.
This looks freaking delicious. Oh my goodness, it is just the right amount of food. Her food is just like it's absolutely divine. Augustine knows how to cook. Like she prides herself on her food.
I just dig in, I
I-
guess. She's
Honestly,
like,
the
"Oh,
little robot didn't make bad bacon. But this is some more consistent.
I'll be
Nom
back."
nom nom.
Well, are we all gonna dig in or something, or are we just
Yeah,
gonna stay
I'm
around here looking
I
at each
think
other?
that's what
No,
silence
no.
is.
Nom,
All
nom,
enjoying
nom,
a
nom.
nice meal after a very long day.
Anyway, I'll be back in a second.
Tanafi He's starved after not getting a good breakfast.
Yeah, and Augustine's meal, it invigorates you. It is the moment you place the food in your mouth, your sense is heightened. Your awareness of a lot of things improved. It's kind of like that feeling when you eat a senzu bean in Dragon Ball.
I'm not aware or know anything of Dragon Ball, so I did not get it.
Okay, never mind. Never mind that reference then. So
It's like
I got the
getting-
reference.
it's like getting a full-on heal all of a sudden after you've been beat up real
pretty
bad.
much.
As well as re-energizing you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I would say at this point, Sluffer ends up coming by with his own tray of food. Hey, how's everyone doing today?
Tired, stressed, in need of a drink, as he drinks his alcohol.
Alright. What do you like? I got it.
Oh no, I already got one.
Oh, okay.
I can make my own.
Yeah, Saphira had me do a little bit more reconnaissance after that mission the other day. We couldn't find the thing, but at least we know that it's not going to be doing much harm right now.
How can
Oh, you mean the pixie?
I think they're called pygmies, but still, we.
you
That's
couldn't
gonna be a running
find
joke.
it yet? It's supposed to not do any harm.
Right now, I mean, as far as we know, it probably just crawled back into wherever it went. But we haven't had any reports of anyone getting hurt from it on the surface, so we can probably say it's safe for now. Hopefully, we don't have to run into that thing again.
Should purge it. Just saying.
Fair. Fair. But still, what was everyone up to today?
Babysitting.
Oh, I didn't know you had a kid.
Babysitting.
That's why it's called babysitting. It's usually not your kid.
Well,
We
I
had a
mean-
look over Rosie.
Oh, Kamui's child. Ah, I see. How that turned
But
out.
it was fun.
He says with a
Bruce
Nervous
points
chuckle.
to his cut finger. His draped clothes. His kind of messed up hair at the moment.
I said you had
Oh,
better
that's-
days, huh?
Well, that sucks. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd have even a better day if you'd make good of your promise and give me what you owe me.
Right. Here you go. I actually got it. He ends up looking around. Okay, he kind of like holds his hand underneath the table, kind of like taps it where you can grab it. I found someone who can give some pretty good aromatic grass. You'll definitely get some enjoyment out of that.
Okay, Tanafi, I was rolling to see if she would understand if you're being secretive or not. And she gets it, and she just kind of
Yeah.
like, she looks back and forth and leans back slightly.
Oh
so
yeah,
hand
it's
under
a
the table and
fairly
grabs it.
yeah. The pouch fits in the palm of your hand. You're looking inside. You get the aroma from it.
I pop one of them bad boys into my mouth.
All
Roll
right.
me a con check.
I'm
Hell
really
yeah.
secretive, are you?
Hold
It's
on,
like
let me see what my
I'll
con-
describe Tanafi as secretive.
Yeah.
Girl knows her
it's like that
shrooms.
fucking meme.
Yeah.
It's like the Emperor's New Groove when Kronk's trying to hide from the people when they're walking by. That's
A
secret.
9!
This is some
that's
good
that
stuff, Tanafi. You are relaxed. Your worries just mellow away, and it's just
Oh no, the drugs are kicking in already.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
pupils dilate and like Tanafi looks a little happy. Happy right now.
Thank you so much, Slifer. That was wonderful.
I mean, hey, I did owe you one.
You sure did, because you got me into so much trouble. But I
Yeah.
can't stay mad at you.
Like I said, I take care of my people, so
People.
come on. You're all part of my gang, right?
Hell yeah!
Heck yeah.
By being part of.
Okay,
Well,
well,
we're all kind of stuck here, so yeah. We all work together pretty fine.
exactly. Not to mention, I mean, unlike most thieving groups, I didn't go out and betray all of you.
However, you did get us in trouble.
Well, I told you that was an accident. I was
Fine line,
misinformed.
Mr. Fox. Fine line, Mr. Fox.
We made like money though from betting on us and winning. I think we're like in the clear now. I think it's all good. I think we can forgive him now.
Thank you,
You're
Tanafi.
easily fooled, Tanafi.
I mean, we've been part of this group for like, what, a month now? I mean, if I wanted to do anything against you guys, I'm sure I would have already done it. But I like all of you. All of you are very unique. And I would say, with time, we could probably be the best band of merchants, he emphasizes on that word, that this side of Eden has ever seen.
Ah, yes, merchants. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. You know, just
Sounds like
making simple
money.
coin. Yeah, that exactly. A Tanafi.
You like money and drugs. I don't think there's anything else you like more than those two.
I like food.
Oh wow.
But do you like food more than money or drugs?
No.
Exactly.
Not even yourself?
Oh, I love myself. I'm the shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, figures.
Mm. So weird, Tanafi. When you look at Blake, it's like her hair's changing color.
Oh no. Oh, the drugs. Okay. I was like, wait, are you it's
It's
the
like-
drugs.
Purple and
Snappy?
then blue, and now, oh my god, it's yellow?
Is Blake sitting next to or across from?
That's up to y'all.
Across. I'm
Okay,
imagining
I would
it's across.
assume that maybe based on just because of the events, maybe Adam and Blake sat next to each other while me
Yeah.
and Ruth sat across. Tanafi literally reaches across the table and grabs both sides of your head in her hands and just starts massaging your scalp while looking at your hair.
Fuck.
You can see that the lights are on, but nobody's home in her eyes.
Yeah,
She's
like-
just
yeah,
It's a
give her a
lot
bit.
like-
Autopilot at
looking-
this point. She's like, shiny. I see shiny.
It's a lot like looking at a cat on catnip. Her eyes are just big. She's just staring with wonder at everything.
She'll be back to normal in a couple hours.
Is there is there any smoking regulation in this building?
Well, I think Saphira said smoke outside, but other than that, you should be fine to do so.
Alright, I'm gonna go do just that.
Alright. So, you leave the table, heading outside. Like, from where you guys are, there's a large, kind of like, glass wall, and you just kind of like exit the door that's there and just kind of like laying outside, you know, and look at it like smoking a cigarette.
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 He doesn't have enough money to get cigars yet.
Magic. Do cigars exist?
A very
Actually,
primitive.
yeah, do cigars even exist in your world?
Yeah, a very.
I mean, like in this Sorry, that wasn't at you. I was just jamming.
Yeah, it's it's like it's new stuff. It's
Yeah.
like new type of smoking.
I just don't know when it was invented.
You know, he lights it up with his thumb, starts smoking outside.
You have a few minutes of relative peace and quiet and just enjoying the lake. And
And
what's your
chaos.
passive perception?
Let me check that real quick.
Your passive perception. Tell me these things, my dear.
I think it should be 10 plus your
Perception
perception.
modifier.
Yeah.
10 plus your perception modifier.
Yes.
Then it's 10.
Oh.
So you don't until the last moment you don't hear the footsteps approaching you. But you do hear footsteps right next to you, and a voice says, "You look like you've had a day." And you turn, and Juliet's standing there.
Bruce jumps back instinctively.
I didn't mean to spook you.
Oh no, no.
Saw you standing out here and looked a little, little roughed up. You okay?
Yeah, you can say that again. Me and Tanafi in there had to babysit Rosie today.
She actually gives a laugh. Oh, I remember the first time I watched Rosie. She's, quite something.
Yeah, and Rose kind of like pushes his back. Yeah, but I think I broke something.
Hmm. You could have Kamui look at it.
Well, Tanafi healed me up some. I'll be fine.
Good to hear.
How about you? Well, besides my ruckus of a day, how about yours?
Chaotic, but it was nice. The kids loved the music festival. I mean, most of it, what I let them see.
Oh yeah. Well, how was the music festival? I never got the chance to go there because I was stuck babysitting a superhuman.
It was nice. They had some good bands. She leans up against the wall. Are you leaning against the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, she leans up next to you. It was nice. Good music, some nice food. Hazel and Jericho had a good time.
I bet those two ran around like crazy. You couldn't keep your eyes off them.
God, yes. I think I need to get like some sort of leash for Hazel. Is that terrible? Do I feel the need to leash my child?
Oh, given some context, it can go either or. And I had to deal with Rosie teleporting up into the afters up there, so I had to climb all the way up there. And then I lost my footing, slipped, and fell on the table, broke it.
He snickers behind her hand.
Yeah, you find it funny until you got a wooden chair stuck in your back.
No, I don't mean to laugh at you. It's just a bit of
I'm
a
laughing at you.
funny image. I mean, you're always so calm and put together.
Oh, well, that kid gave me a run for my money. That's for damn sure. Oh, and it got worse when he faced through the wall into the kitchen, picked up a knife, and started spraying electricity from her eyes.
Oh, that does sound worse. Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
no, and I got this. Bruce like puts his hand up and shows the little bandage he has on his finger.
She actually reaches up and takes your hand in her own too. Um, before saying, I could fix it up for you if you'd like.
Bruce puts a cigarette back in his mouth, puffs it a bit, and says,
mm,
"Sure, have a go at it."
She places 2 fingers over the bandage, and a small pulse of light comes from them. And this wound beneath the bandage on your hand starts to feel warm, and you feel it close up.
I need healing.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Takes the bandage, like unwraps it. Good as new.
She leans back and just kind of looks at the stars for a bit.
I hope you don't mind smoking. I'm sorry if it bothers you.
Ah, that's alright. As long as it's not around the kids, you know?
Well, yeah, of course. They don't need to inhale all this nicotine.
No, I gave that up when I was pregnant with Hazel.
You used to smoke?
Yeah. I told you, my dad was a con man. I've been in some of the seediest parts of any city.
Honestly, you don't look like the woman that would smoke.
Kind of quirks her eyebrow at you. And what kind of woman do I look like, Mr. Roos?
Do you want the truth answer?
Well, sure.
You look like the kind of woman that's got most of her life put together, lives a fairly happy life raising a child.
Kind of softly chuckles at that, looking back up at the stars. It really is that way, huh? Would never have thought my life would be where it is now 5 years ago.
I never thought my life would be like this 3, 4 years ago.
In a good or bad way.
I guess in a bad way. Once upon a time, I thought I could have a family like yours.
I left you behind.
Wait, get out of the window.
Bruce turns
sorry.
around, he bangs on the window.
Jeez, I was trying to make your background cooler.
Sorry.
Get out of here, you freaking. He turns back around.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm
Fine.
no.
Jeez. Huh?
Bleh. Sorry. Stumbling over my own words now. But Juliet looks at you softly and just says, I'm sorry. It sounds like you've had a rough go with it.
A rough go of what?
Life.
Yeah. Well, life's like that. Mostly,
Hmm.
you have to struggle and scrape whatever you can off the bottom of the barrel to get anywhere.
Feeling I know all too well.
Oh,
Have I ever told you how I came to Eden?
no, you've not. You've told me some of your life.
Well, told you I was married to a mercenary. His name was Rome. He was a good man, but we weren't in love. He just got me out of a bad situation. But, you know mercenaries. Dangerous lifestyle. He died a month after Hazel was born. And, as it turns out, he had a lot of debt he didn't tell me about. Debt that fell to me with his death. And when the debt collectors came knocking, well, she touches the scar on her face. Let's just say they weren't exactly happy to leave with nothing. They gave me
There's
as a warning, said they'd be back. So I got Hazel and just ran. It was around that time word of Eden was spreading, a land freshly unearthed, so to speak. I figured if there's any place to make a new start, it'd be there.
Bruce takes his bread and kind of puts it down on his hand, flicks it somewhere. I am. That is rough.
But you know the weird
Yeah.
thing?
What's the weird thing?
I'm happier now than I've literally ever been. It's weird how disaster can sometimes. I don't know. It's not. You can't say bad things happen for a reason because they don't. Sometimes things are just shitty. But if you'd be surprised where that shittiness leads you. You know?
I think. I know that all too well.
Feeling you would.
Alright. I think you'll get a real kick out of this one.
Hmm?
I wasn't always a tiefling.
Wait, let me roll. Oh no, my d20!
Natural 0.
Reminds me
I'm
of that
rolling
one
for believability.
believability.
Oh dear. She quirks her eyebrow at you and is like, what's in that cigarette you're smoking?
Nicotine and, well, I guess a decent taste. But no, I'm being serious. I wasn't always a tiefling.
What were you before?
You're looking at me like you don't believe me.
She looks a little more solemn now, but still a little skeptical.
I once was a boy.
Blake, out of the window. Go.
I'm in there.
Blake like opens Roos like goes and opens the door. Blake, I swear if you come back to this window, I'm gonna sock you in the face. Slams the door.
Let me roll for the
Jeez.
integrity of the glass door.
Oh fuck.
It shatters.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
You know
Now
you're gonna have
who's
to
the
pay for that,
asshole
right?
now? And she
Tanafi
rolls up
thinks it's
the status.
snowing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tanafi,
no.
there
How
is
much do these doors cost?
You're looking around. These are ornate doors with almost stained glass type of windows and the such.
Well, those go. There goes my entire gold earnings. Okay. Anyways, well, actually, let's move out of stained glass window.
You all head down to the lake and just are kind of slowly walking along the shore.
But no, I used to be human. Believe it or not. I guess you could say I was turned to this. To this.
By what?
That I cannot.
What was that?
He said that I cannot tell you.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I was. I was a poor man, I should say. Used to work at a bar called the Rosewood Tavern. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, it sounds a little familiar. Would have been.
Think of a really rundown bar that really only mercenaries, scavengers, or bandits come into to get a drink
Oh yeah,
because it's the cheapest place around.
oh yeah, that's the place. Oh, the kind of place Dad and I would frequent.
The only thing that kept that place in business was me at the bartender. I would do tricks and stuff to bring in customers. And flip a bottle here, pour a drink a certain way there, maybe do some juggling with your bottles. Gets attention. Oh. And then one day, um, everything changed.
Not for that.
everything.
I'm guessing.
Very much so. Death for the better. It's strange. I can never seem to. Could never really seem to be this very, what should you say, prestigious person when I'm around you.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Oh, you should. And to think all this started because I thought you were actually the owner of the house.
You're the first person to think that, I will say. But
Oh,
mostly
what?
because I'm not usually at the front of the house. But you know,
Half at events, I turned into, well, what I am now.
he had what?
He said after that whole bad day went down, I turned into this.
Hmm. Well,
And I'm on a quest to, well, get back at someone that's wrong.
always had that air
There's-
about
I'm
The
sorry, go
air.
ahead.
you. The air of someone out for vengeance.
Yes, I try to hide as best I can.
You have a good poker face, I'll tell you that.
You need a good poker face to win card games. That way they know you're playing the game and they don't know you're cheating.
Right. One
Uh,
second.
um,
Okay. So you hear tiny footsteps, kind of. Mommy, mommy.
Hazel!
Well, I was told that the merchant caravan will be here tomorrow. Can I have a go to get a sweet roll?
We'll go together tomorrow, honey. And I'll get
But
you a sweet roll.
oh, I want to be I want to be grown up and get my own stuff though.
I'll give you a gold tomorrow, and you can buy your very own sweet roll, okay?
Yay!
Now,
Hello,
what are you
Mr.
still
Woos.
doing?
Hello, little Hazel. How you doing?
I'm here.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. So are you.
Yes, I am.
But
So you're gonna get yourself a sweet roll?
yeah, but I'm tired.
I should get her back to bed. It was nice talking with you, Roos. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry you had a bad day, but I'm glad our paths crossed.
No, I'm
Good
not.
night.
Good night to you.
She walks off with Hazel, back to a small cottage you see nestled slightly in the woods.
Bruce walks back to the where the broken door he has to pay for. As he's walking, he says to himself, "You look so much like her."
Oh, you're in trouble. As Construct 101
Yeah, I
is.
know, I know.
Why did you break? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, I was just gonna back up to the other three.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going to just transition
Go
from
ahead,
that.
go ahead.
Yeah, that go. You go ahead. I mean, that's all I wanted to say.
I was backing up a little bit, as Roos has just left to go outside. Tanafi, it's real weird. There's like purple fish flying around. Holy.
Tanafi is laying, probably not on the table where all the food was just now, but she's just laying on a table looking up at like the ceiling, watching this sea of weirdness above her.
It's all spinning, pretty colors. Adam, Blake, you are just witnessing this. What are you doing?
I'm just chilling. Talking to my shadow, who's still here, guys. He didn't leave.
I guess I look over to Slifer. I'm gonna say, "Do you mind if we talk somewhere else, please?"
Yeah. Let's go. We probably shouldn't go where that glass is. Let's go the other exit.
Yeah.
And you and Slifer end up leaving the room. You're in the main foyer.
Why does he keep taking me to Target? I don't want to go to Target.
Huh?
I literally
You're
want to
going to Target and you're going to like it.
ignore
Huh.
me.
Oh, okay. So, Slifer ends up leading you to the main foyer. Just kind of like pulls up a chair. So what's up? What's on your mind?
The whole thing's been going on.
Oh, you're gonna have to narrow it down from the whole thing. There's a lot of whole things going on.
Like, you know, like what you said and the stuff that's just been going on all day. Like today.
Yeah, seems like at least it's not as bad as what it was yesterday, you know?
I mean, to be brutally honest, like apparently Emerald decided to just thought that she was needing time alone.
And sometimes people just need some time to themselves, especially after what she went through.
I bet so. It's just that I worried for her.
Yeah, but I think after some time, she'll come back.
I mean, out of all the things that I've just been hearing about, when I started talking to her, she just said that my mother decided to just place what is essentially a death sentence on her.
Yeah, I don't know anything about royals and how they go about things, but that doesn't sit right with me.
Essentially, when a retainer is put under contract, they're obligated to follow it and its rules in a way.
And this rule says that if something were to happen to you, she would be, in a literal sense,
meant
cut
to
off.
be- Essentially, I just don't understand why she would do that. Like,
And
I mean, to be brutally honest, I never really liked her for what she always tried to do back then. Always trying to like. She always kept on. It's like she was like trying to make me follow her footsteps.
yeah, but at the same time, I don't think it would be good for business if you threaten death on all of your retainers, if that's the proper word to describe everyone in your help.
I mean, if I seriously, I treat everybody with respect, and I don't threaten someone's life unless I really, really distrusted them.
Maybe it was just done out of fear, I guess. I mean, fear, and for some people, is easier to control than, well, free will.
I mean, even with what's going on right now.
Loud.
Yeah, what's that?
Blake,
There's the crackling of chips.
Oh, it's just opening it back. Come on.
All right.
Is that loud? Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
How about now?
You can still hear
Yeah.
the crackle.
yeah, I can still hear it.
Fine. Okay, I'll mute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, even with what's going on right now, with like these people going on and well, the sense that we're supposed to serve, it's just I want to make sure that I know she. I want to make sure that I can trust the people I can out there.
Well, I say until we're able to get off this rock, there's nothing much we can do until we do. And as for Emerald, what's she doing now?
That's what I don't know about right now. She said she needed time to finish some training or something.
Oh, she's probably referring to that college up near Cromwell.
Probably.
I believe it's called Seraphim Sarah. It's some kind of magical school.
Magic school, huh?
Yep. Apparently they had rebuilt that school after, rediscovering this land. Had all kinds of magical secrets to it. So maybe that's a good place for her to study up.
I mean, to be brutally honest, like, you know that person I talked to.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Like, you know that person who I talked to, right?
Again, you're going to need to narrow it down.
Like-
Are you talking
like-
about your spirits or?
Yeah, the spirit, essentially.
Oh, alright. What about him?
He knows this place.
He knows his place?
No, he knows this place.
Okay, I was about to say.
Like, he knows Eden somehow. As of it, because those ruins that we were in,
You mean
those
Valen?
were connected to druids.
Let me actually make a history. Now. Yeah, back before the crystallization, like way back, I've read that it was a nation of druids who protected the Yuchiso tree that's there.
Even with that right now, the things that are just going on, it's just... And then, all of a sudden, he just decides to then tell me the one thing. He came here on a business, and from what he told me is that they denied him essentially what they called essentially something that threatened life and death because I don't really want to bring up tragedy, but look, I feel like I'm on borrowed time.
Are we all?
No, like I'm literally on borrowed time.
That raises his eyebrow to that. But you seem just fine to me. Unless there's something else going on.
I know you do not know much about disease or anything like that, but like when I was a kid, I just like one year I just felt like I couldn't move or at all breathe.
Hmm.
And yet, as the days went on, I just felt like I was getting worse and worse. Like I was like losing my limbs, losing my entire feeling.
Gotta be one hell of a sickness.
They literally pronounced it that it was uncurable.
Do you have a name for it?
It's... They said it was something about the wrath.
I think I've heard a story or two, and sadly, all I know is what you know. It's uncurable, at least from my knowledge. And are you saying you were inflicted with this?
I was.
Then you really shouldn't be standing, or even talking to me at this point.
That's because of him,
Keeping you alive?
for the time being, but the reason why I said I'm on borrowed time is because if I lose him, he said I would probably have a day, at best.
Well then, what do you plan to do about the days that you do have? You could
Can I-
either... Oh, go for it.
Can I offer up a deal?
I mean, I won't be able to cure you, but sure, what's up?
Well,
if you can, I want you to try to help me as much as I can.
I mean, I'm already doing that, but
What I'm trying to say is that, like, I just don't.
hey,
I'm
take it
afraid of
easy.
losing everything. I'm afraid of losing everything I've built. The family I have,
Emily?
the family I'm trying to build, and the future I want to keep.
Trying to keep your
do-
home.
Exactly. I know how much I know that it may not mean much to you, but
Hmm.
if you can, just look. If you help me through my problem, I'll see what I can do at possibly trying to turn over your record and try to let you live a better life than what you are right now.
I'm not too worried about my record. I mean, I know what I am. I'm a thief. I enjoy it. That's the kind of thing that my life has. And yeah, it's not the most luxurious life, but it's a life of my choosing. And
Tell me this. What's the one thing you can't live? What's the one thing in life you can't live without?
well, to be honest, kid, I don't know. I mean, when I was younger, everything was taken from me, force of nature and whatnot. I mean, if you really want to be technical, White's pretty much the only family I got outside of this group. Tiberius was, but seen what happened to him.
You mean quite?
Yeah, she's a good kid. Found her abandoned somewhere. Took her in, showed her the ropes. We've been together for about a couple years now. Sad thing, had her tongue cut out.
You know, I know she knows a lot more than I do.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, what if I was part of that same family? I've always thought that life usually plays differently when circumstances are different. And that everyone should be equal.
sadly, Adam, that's a fool's dream. Not everyone is going to be equal, and you know what? Hey, that's okay. Some people are rich, some people are poor, some people are strong, some people are wise.
Yet we all shed the same blood.
Figuratively.
Look, I never really liked this noble lineage that my mother tries to create.
Then why not create one that you want to make?
Exactly. The one I wanted to create was one that's full of equality. One that's, peaceful. One where we can actually start helping each other out, rather than just devolve into this senseless fighting that where no one is where no one's on an equal term.
I like your optimism, Wolf, but that's not how the world works. There's always going to be people for fight.
I
The
know
only
that.
thing you know, but how much do you understand of it?
Not a lot, but I know that there are going to be fights out there. I mean, when I met Minanha, he said he had stuff that he never wanted to tell me about.
I'm sure he has his reasons. But I would say just start small if you want to change the world. Hey, one action can cause someone to change their life for the better.
That's why I want to start off with you.
And I'm curious, how are you going to help me? No, I'm not mocking you or anything. of all the stuff that's happened in my life, it's going to be real difficult to give me an extra hand.
I mean, I may not know a whole lot about the criminal underworld or anything like that.
Nah, I'm not part of that either. I do my own thing.
But I do know more than enough about leaderships and, well, hierarchies and some of that.
Well, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. There's an orphanage outside of Theatron, shrouded in woods. When we get there, I'll take you to it. Help those kids out. That'll be more than enough.
You know what? I think I would like to.
Right.
I mean, people don't deserve to suffer for circumstances out of their control.
Yet it happens, but best thing we could do is help the ones that do get hurt.
Exactly.
And Slifer,
he's going to get up and he's going to place a hand on Slifer's shoulder, saying, "Look, if you have time, do you mind teaching me how to be more? I don't know how to put it into words, like charismatic to people, or to at least be like understand or how to talk my way out of things better."
well, I can try, but considering the estate incident, I won't be doing much out. But I can at least teach you thieves can at the very least, to be able to sway a direction in your conversation.
I was thinking more so about the tools, or more so like how do I see like charm the way out.
Well, I mean, charm comes natural. It's not something you can teach.
Not necessarily. There are plenty of books and all that.
Yeah, but books can only do so much. It's the actions that matter. I'll give you a shot. I can give you a try, but there are just some things you can't change, buddy. He stands up, pats your shoulder as well. Oh, hey. And when we're not doing the job, you can come train with me. I'll teach you, at the very least, how to be more eloquent and presentable. Not to say that a princely fellow like yourself isn't, but let's be real, you don't take social cues very good, do you?
I'm not much of a. I mean, for someone who's basically been living inside a castle for at least like 20 years.
I'll take that. Take
for,
that as a
well
no.
over 20 years. That no.
Don't worry, kiddo. I'll teach you.
I mean, that's what my special someone does out back at the Atron does.
Oh.
Well, I say let's schedule a training session then at some point. But for now, got stretches. I need to get some sleep. God
I suppose
damn.
so.
Alright. You have yourself a good night, Adam.
You too.
Alright. Let's go ahead and jump to Tanafi. Okami, you have the floor.
Nappy.
I mean, you could probably give Blake a second. I feel like they haven't had a chance to
Yeah.
really do something yet.
Blake. Tanafi, first off, roll me a d20, just real quick. Straight
Don't
d20.
be sober. She doesn't
What's
even
the
know
next
her
trip?
Faster, she's popping another one.
Oh, don't
on,
worry, I
wait.
have a plan.
Okay, hold on.
Just setting the floor.
Just a normal d20?
Just straight d20.
Alright. Come on. Come on. 8.
That's not
Tanafi,
good.
the bright colors and swirling fishies around you start to darken
Oh no.
as the trip takes a bad turn.
Just
Let you sit on that
screaming.
for a moment. Blake! Blake! Shadow kind of crawls up now that you're sitting at the table by yourself. Oh, maybe not. What are you doing? It's just
Probably just walking around, stretching, and then he could just show up.
Yeah.
No.
Shadow crawls up the wall and smiles up at you. Bruh.
Fair. That is
Uh,
sad.
Shadow holds out a closed fist, and when it opens it, you see that it's actually has swiped a few shrooms from Tanafi's bag.
No!
Wait,
You left the bag sitting on the table.
Technically, it was under the table in my lap. It probably fell down at some point, honestly. She didn't really express she put it in her pocket. She popped it
Shadow
immediately.
pays attention. Shadow collects.
It kind of waggles the shrooms at you.
We'll do that tonight. As I grab them, quickly put them in a pocket. So
God damn it!
I high
roll.
five my shadow.
Yeah.
He's trying
My
to-
shadow high fives you and snickers. Hmm.
That was the dark turn. The shadow was the one enveloping her. And
Yeah.
eating her shroom.
She
No,
sets
you're
the
still
shadow
you're
down
still
across
having a
the
very
room.
bad trip downstairs. But Blake, is there anything in particular you wanted to do? Anything you wanted to
Yeah.
check out?
I did all I want. I got laid.
The shadow kind of nudges, elbows your shoulder in a kind of way,
Huh?
and then snickers some more.
Yeah,
It's a very giggly
I
shadow.
missed a lot. Imaginary friend or real one? It's hard to tell sometimes.
You see it in the air using its shadowy feathers. Spells out
Feathers?
shadow. Feathers like wisps, the little
Oh,
shadowy
okay.
wisps coming off of it.
Yeah.
Spells out shadow, as if like I'm not just an imaginary friend. I'm a shadow.
No worries. I'm just questioning my sanity sometimes.
The shadow curls up around behind you and then kind of plops down on your head, looking down at you.
It's like a cat.
Yeah. It's as you say that, it morphs into a little cat shape loafing on your head.
He's so cute. You're a cute little demon from the other world.
A big Cheshire cat smile covers across his face.
Okay, don't do that again. Okay, don't do that to me at least. Don't
The
smile.
smile gets bigger.
Oh no.
And it turns a whole 360 very slowly.
Okay. Okay, you're just messing with me.
You snickers some more, and then reaches up towards the rafters and just kind of curls up there, peering down at you.
Guess I'll just keep walking. Just, stretching my legs. Whatever. I don't know
You're
what
a
else.
sad little bow. If that's all you want to do, are you going to bed?
Oh. I'm confused.
I mean, it's up to you. This is a you time.
I guess I'll go to the bed and hit the shrooms.
Alright, make me a
Roll
con
me a
save.
d20.
Oh, okay, just a d20 then. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Con save first.
Yeah.
Oh.
D20 is if, you're a lingering effect.
I'm so mad at you right now, you dang shadow.
Took one or two.
Oh, not the whole thing. Oh, okay. I still got some. I thought you.
No,
stacked
like
the rest of them.
reached into the pouch and snagged a few.
Constitution. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, save and throw.
Alright, let's see. 6. Fuck. She's gonna go on a trip.
Now roll me a d20.
Oh no. She took that hard.
Yeah, you do get to sleep. You take it right before as you're falling to sleep, but your dreams are very,
Trippy as
very
fuck.
wild. You have one of the worst nightmares of your life. You see Zarius standing to the side, staring at you coldly, Arcadia shaking his head disappointedly. And you are surrounded, like you're suddenly up on a stage, except you're naked.
Oh.
And there's like a crowd of black writhing mass. Like they're vaguely silhouetted as humanoid shaped, but they're all just kind of moving as one undulating mass, and they are all laughing at you, mocking you, and like all of a sudden you're down there among them, and they are surrounding you, swirling around you, laughing, mocking,
Oh,
and
no.
you have a very bad dream.
I was about to, about to say on the stage, it's like, oh, it's not too bad. Realizes
They
she's
call you.
not as thick. Oh no, she's
No.
flat chested.
No.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh no.
They mock you and they call you little imp. Little imp. And
Oh, well.
Janafi. Downstairs, laying across the table, the world starts to darken for you as well.
No, I'm running to my room. This is
The-
scary.
You flee,
Oh
and the
my
darkness
God.
seems to follow you. And as you open the door to your room, there's a woman standing there, hallowed in holy light. You recognize. Well, you think it's Timora, but her features keep shifting, as if her face can't quite settle in the right place. She speaks. I don't have a voice changer, so I can't change my voice, but she speaks in a distorted, strange voice. How far you've fallen, Tanafi.
This isn't your room, ma'am.
You spat on my luck, so I shall take it from you. I shall take it from your family. You shall never be lucky again. And the trip shifts. You're not in your room. You're standing in the palace at, what's it called? Dracul.
Cool, yeah.
Your father is sitting on his throne, but he is strangely still, almost statuesque. Gwyn is nowhere to be seen. And as you look around, a strange red haze starts to fall across the palace. And from the windows, from the rafters, from the doorway, come a steady stream of some strange red liquid. It's getting closer and closer. You see it envelop your father, and you hear the Reaper's voice.
He didn't sound like that before.
Wrong Reaper, Claude.
I know. I'm sorry. I got to. I had to do it. Sorry.
It's like,
I
it's probably what
I couldn't remember what his name was.
The Reaper that Tanafi made already, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
I don't
what
know
was
if
he
she
doing?
got a name. She didn't really ask.
You hear his voice repeating what he told you when he handed you that 6 coin.
A soul. A soul.
I still don't know what that means!
The voice just keeps repeating it over and over as more and more red fills the room. You hear Timora laughing in the distance. You hear screaming, and you too are enveloped in the red blood. Anywho, next day.
The dawn of the next day. For brevity, I would say all of you wake up rested, with the exception of Blake and Tanafi, as you both are very tired after your acid trips.
Yeah. It's
And
like
so-
we both saw death. We're just like,
in a
Daphne's
manner of
now
speaking.
mad at Slifer once again because she thinks these were Jack's rooms. She's never had such a bad trip in her
Blake's
life.
mad at Shadow because he's like, you got me in there.
And I would say at this point, all of you receive a message in your heads. Ba-ding! It is from Saphira. Alright, gang. I have a new request for you. Can you please come to my office?
Did anyone hear that voice, or was it just me?
Well, you're in your room. I
No,
don't
we
know.
all heard it.
Alright, so I would say all of you head to Saphira's office, where he is sitting with his large cup of coffee. He's got his hair just kind of pulled back, all messed up. His wounds are bandaged, and is Kamui there with him?
No, I think she is at home with the kids today.
Okay. So Saphira looks over at the group. Thank you for coming by. I've got a new job for you. This one shouldn't be as difficult as the last one. There's something I need
I
you
don't
to
think
do.
anything can be as difficult as trying to survive a pixie.
Yeah, well, this one is just a simple delivery request. I need all of you to deliver this package. He pulls out a large chest. I need you to deliver this to my father in Alestine. He is the ruler there, and, well, I haven't seen him in some time. Also ask, like, how he's doing, how Leon is doing, you know, that sort of thing. And I need to emphasize, do not open this chest. If you do, I am going to personally throw you in the lake.
What's in the chest?
Something super secret that is not meant for your
Ooh.
eyes or anyone else's eyes except for my father's.
Ooh. It's
No,
like,
Lucifer gives you a stink eye.
then you shouldn't have said something. You know, it's like, hey, don't open box. It's like,
I
What's
won't
for
know
me?
if it's opened. And besides, you four are not going alone. In addition to Quiet, there's also... Yep, right on time. The door opens, and you do see Dachon peeking his beak outward. Hi! Hey, Dachon. Yep, Dachon is going to be accompanying you this time to ensure that, like, the caravan is protected. Oh man, we're just gonna have so much fun. But Saphir, I got one question. If you would be kind, Saphiri. No. John? Only my wife can call me that. Oh, sorry. Well, I found this very beautiful turtle right outside your door. Can we keep him? And he opens the
What
door.
is up, my dudes?
oh, surf turtles.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was sitting
fine.
outside of the door, and he had a nice sitar. I figured, oh wow, another bard to play with our current bard. Oh man, double the bards.
Yeah, I got lost. I was supposed to be in Maplewood last time, but where was I there?
Oh,
I
were
don't
you
know.
never there to begin with?
Are any of us here right now?
I don't know.
Oh man. Oh my god, it's you guys! Hey, I haven't seen you since
Music festival, man.
that. But I haven't seen these guys, pointing to Roos and Tanafi, since like
have? I don't think you've met Bruce at all, actually.
did I not meet this guy?
Because it was Adam and Tanafi at the Opera House, and then Blake
Yeah.
and Adam at the music.
Cruz never
Oh,
met
shit.
Bruce.
Well, hi. It's good to meet you, my red friend. Oh man, I haven't seen you guys since Mello got murdered. So sad.
It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Cruz.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Cruz. I'm Roos.
Ruse and Cruz. That could be a band name.
Cruising and cruising. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, God, this guy.
Who's
How's
Ah,
that gold trick
yes.
working for you?
Amazing.
How's what?
Have you been able to summon any gold out of your ears since we last met?
Oh, as a matter of fact, yes, I have. Watch. And he kind of takes his head, walks out, A gold piece comes out.
Can Roos roll this? Can like Roos know that it's a trick, or did he actually just pull out gold from his
I would say it's pretty simple. It's as if that a small gold. It's not even like a traditional gold coin. It's kind of like a small nugget. It just popped out of his ear.
like no sleight of hand? It actually just popped out of his.
No. He just literally bonked the side of his head, tilted the head downward, and then it just kind of like fell out of his feathers.
Tubular.
Yeah. Oh, I found this out maybe a couple days after you showed me that trick. I am never going to be poor again.
You might
Absolutely
lose a few
radical,
brain
my
cells.
man.
It
Roos
is. I'm going to have to thank you, Rusey.
First off, don't call me Roosy ever again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Second off,
Where's
I
Roosette?
guess congratulations.
I know, and I have you to thank. Thank you. He gives you the gold nugget.
Roos says, "Oh, that's nice," and like puts it like behind his own his pocket, but he flicks it away somewhere else. He doesn't want it.
So
Don't
he.
know where that been.
So Dachon looks over at Saphira. Okay, but so can we keep him? Can we keep the Toro man? He's so amazing. He could definitely help us on our delivery quest. Fine. Can take him along. Yay! Ah, this is going to be the best day ever.
A freaking stuff your do y'all remember those like animal shops where you make your stuff there?
Oh my god, Build a Bear!
Yes. He sounds like someone who just got their very first Build-A-Bear.
Yes,
Actually.
pretty much. And just to properly describe Chachan, he is an Aarakocra. You see that he actually has tiefling horns, and on his talons there seem to be like fish-like scales.
That is very confusing.
Ah, I know, don't worry. People get confused all the time. I know, I get confused a lot.
Oh
He was
man.
like a part of an experiment.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I can't wait to tell you while we're on the road. But, yeah. Anyway, you four, Quite, and Dachon, and I guess Mr. Cruz now, are going to deliver this. Yes. Are going to take this to my father in Alstein. His name is Howie. You know, he is the ruler there. Pretty simple. Give him this. Give the guards like this notice, so that way you're not just barge it in. And then they could give you an audience with him. And he hands over.
My only question is, there's nothing dangerous inside this chest, right?
Oh, absolutely not. There is nothing harmful in here. It's just secret.
Well, it ain't none of my business. So
Good man. I would say leave when you can, and then it should be about a day's travel to get to Alstein.
alrighty. Well, and who can Roos look at the lock and see how sturdy it is?
It's just a simple iron lock that's in front of a wooden chest.
My question is, why if it's so important? Why didn't you get a better lock?
Because we could only afford so many things in this tavern. Especially with a broken door. Looks over at you.
I mean, I can pick this thing with a toothpick.
Well, I hope you don't.
That's why we're here. To
Yes,
murder anyone
you-
who tries.
Exactly. You are going to protect this chest at all cost.
Well, I understand, man. I'm not picking the lock. I'm just saying you could have gotten a better lock.
Well, why would I need to get a sturdy lock if I trust 7 now adventurers to protect this one cache?
Oh, you never know. Thieves can be fairly sneaky.
Are you trying to imply something, Roos? He kind of gives you a squint. That's what I thought.
Anyways, we'll protect this chest.
Are you being sus, Roos?
I already have the caravan set out. You don't have to walk the whole way.
Oh,
Dachon? Yeah. You're going to be manning the caravan. I get to ride the horsey? No, drive the horse, not ride it. Oh, all right.
Like a little child.
All right. Is there anything you all need before you leave?
How much is that stained glass door gonna cost me?
Let me see. I would say it's stained glass. It, I had to get it repaired as part of the renovations for this place. I would say probably 100 gold at most.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's a lot less. That's a lot less than I thought it would be.
Well, luckily I found a nice glassmith that was able to repair the door at a very fast and cheap price.
Oh, well, okay. He, Roos like gets a bag out of 100 gold pieces and tosses them on the counter.
Alright, thank you. I just try not to break any more of my stuff.
Honestly, I didn't even know I could break a glass door. I'm not that strong physically.
You don't have to be strong, you just need to find the good pressure point to break it. Plus it's glass. Glass shatters.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for Blink trying to sneak a peek at me during my conversations, I wouldn't have done it.
Hey,
Yeah, speaking of
don't
which,
get
about that, looks over at Blake. Me and you need to talk about this connection that you still have established with Slifer. I do not want to hear all the stuff that you've been saying in your dreams.
What?
You need to get Slifer to disconnect.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Wait, I'm confused too.
What are you talking about?
Totally, but it's totally tubular. You see, some people are just bonded, you know? They've got this link, and it's like, wow, we're on the same wavelength. And you know, sometimes people pick up on that, and it's like, oh man, that's harshing my vibe, yo.
It might be
Bruh.
just because I'm a
So you're
soul
saying
knife.
Blake and Saphira are a thing?
No, I think maybe since I'm a soul knife and I could hear other soul knives, maybe Slifer forgot to disconnect from Blake at one point and just kept hearing what Blake was thinking.
And what exactly was Blake thinking?
Hey,
You talked to her.
personal,
You know that.
personal for me.
Yeah, I didn't even want to hear it.
Maybe there. Well, my main
Well, you
mans
didn't
and
hear all the
ladies,
Murder I did.
I guess we're going to Alestein, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get tubular.
And I think it'll be very beneficial. If you need to learn anything, their archives, though old, are very well preserved. They might give you some information that other libraries won't.
Oh, great. Reading.
Don't worry, Tanafi, reading's good. It'll do you good.
I read a book once.
So did I!
I think, Tanafi, you need a book of Dummies for Dummies.
Oh, I've read that one. It's such a good read.
Does it have
Wait, what?
pictures?
Oh, it has so many pretty pictures. It has owlbears and werebears. So many wares.
Man, War and Peace. Totally, totally radical book.
Yeah!
I
I've
know
never read
much
it.
about
Oh,
90
don't
surfers
remind
because
me.
the only slang I
Read
know
that
is
book in
radical and
school.
tubular.
That sucks.
Yeah! Toddler.
Pretty good paperweight.
Groovy.
Yeah,
Good
movie.
paperweight for my victims.
Oh man, you've got victims too? Awesome. Totally radical, Blake. I mean, like, you killed it at that
Yeah.
performance last night, yesterday.
Yeah.
I think like that, and you know, between you and me,
Yeah.
popped right in your face. No, I'm kidding. Between you and me, I think that orange chick was into you.
Really?
Just
He's
feeling.
gonna play dumb because he's a little slow.
Yeah, like maybe you should talk to her sometime. She's yeah.
Mhm. Thank you for bringing this information to my house. You're a good
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
I could be an asshole to Cruz. How can I be an asshole to Cruz?
Awesome. Totally.
I know, isn't he amazing? He kind of like shakes the show a little bit.
He's radical.
Yes!
Jade,
He's fantastical.
Remind me, did you ever talk about drugs with Cruz?
I don't.
I don't think so.
Traffic. Oh man, and well then Cruz just kind of generally goes as y'all are walking. Unless anyone has anything left to say to Saphira.
No, I'm good.
No.
No.
All right, you all make your way downstairs. And Cruz goes, like a day is kind of a long time. It's like a whole day.
Yeah.
And
24. Wait, 26? I don't know. Time. It's weird.
yeah, time is weird, man. Time is actually just an illusion. It was made up by the government.
Ah, I know. I can confirm that. I've had my fair share of wizards that dealt with magic. Ah, such
No,
backward water people.
I know. Wait, Tachan, don't you work for the government?
Oh no! Forest's Kingdom is not a government. It's more like a collective group of people organizing a major city.
Oh,
Is
okay.
he communist?
But you see, I've got something to pass the time. And he pulls out a large, have
Sitar.
y'all ever seen a garlic braid?
No.
A
Like
garlic bread?
braid?
Like garlic bread that's braided?
No, it's an old way of storing.
Hey, you mean braided garlic?
Yeah, maybe like it's an old way of storing garlic bulbs.
Oh.
It's no, just forget it. It's fine. He pulls out string that has like over a dozen different types of mushrooms strung on it. Oh, whoops, sorry. Puts that back in his shell. Pulls out the sitar. Yeah, I have some this chill tunes. I've been working on this thing called lo-fi. And I
Lo-fi?
think I really get like lo-fi, just some beats to study or relax to.
Oh man, I love. That's why I introduced myself. I heard him outside playing that, and I was just like, "Whoa, Saphira might like to hear about him. I'm gonna introduce him."
Yeah. I was actually just here because I got lost.
Well, don't worry. I help you find something.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
To the caravan.
All right.
Caravan.
I would say at this point, you head outside and you do see like a large carriage with, in front there's like two horses that are, excuse me, my mind went blank. Two horses up front. Tachan sits in the upper seat, holding the reins. Who's gonna sit next to me?
Ibs.
Blake. Awesome. Hey, Pat's the seat next to him. Oh man, have you ever ridden a coach before?
A few times.
You're gonna love it. I mean, these horses are very, 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 very pretty. Sadly, I can't ride them. Please do not ride them. Saphira would get mad. What's your name, by the way?
Like,
Blake. Yes, that's right. I accidentally called you Block the first day we met.
That's totally not tubular, man.
No, it was a complete accident. See, I
Well?
don't know how to read comment all that well, and I read... Oh, yes, yeah, that's exactly what I said too, after I mispronounced the name, and I corrected it immediately.
And the rest of you shuffle onto the caravan, cruise behind you, and you make your way off. What does everyone want to do on our way to Alistine?
you know
That
what I'm
fine.
gonna do?
Nice.
I know what I want to do, but my thinking way I was supposed to do something.
Okay.
Right.
I would say, just to describe everything around you, the snow has, for the most part, have melted. There's a couple patches here or there. Everything is looking pretty nice as the sun rises over the mountains, glistening on top, and it's very calm. It's not too cold. I wouldn't say it's probably about 50 degrees right now, just light, chilly weather as you're traversing.
Never mind.
Okay,
Sorry.
you sure? Okay. So, what is everyone doing as you're riding in this carriage?
Oh, I could just do what I want. She
All
wants
right.
to see what's inside the box, but she knows she can't open it. But luckily for her, yes, someone who could.
Okay, the Tron is just kind of like talking your ear off about this
Yeah.
and that. And that is what happened when I was 3 years old.
Like, just turns to her shadow friend who's just chilling on the side.
Mm.
It's like, hey, curious about the box? What's in
Nods.
the box?
Uh-huh.
But you go in and see for your see, and then let me know.
Nods.
Adam,
I'll-
Salute 'em all, good
Taffy,
sir.
make me a perception check
Perception.
Oh no.
to see if you notice a shadow slinking towards the box. Because like it's a small cart. The box is just sitting there.
Perception. +4.
Oh, please don't see him. Don't see him.
22.
Fuck.
Blake, go ahead and roll me a stealth check for your shadow.
Okay.
Adam Bruce, did you want to roll perception checks? You don't have to. if you don't
I
want
think
to.
I think Av is she's gonna be summoning his Drake for now, and he's probably actually just gonna try to see like, and I guess then he'll try rolling in perception.
Let's
That's what he's gonna
see.
do before that. So yeah, I'll roll perception.
Oh no. No. Right,
I'll stay out of it.
Cruz is just talking to you,
Big
and
roll.
it's like,
Big roll.
Yeah.
Big roll.
you know, sometimes
Fuck.
you're just
Fuck.
bobbing in the ocean. It's so nice, you know? You
Well,
just spin and let the current take you where it takes you.
Adam doesn't see the shadow, but I do.
It's a nice day out. Like it's been so cold recently, and this is a odd warm day as it gets towards winter. And you're looking at your Drake mark, studying it. Tanafi, you're just kind of chilling out, letting the sun warm you, but you crack your eye open just in time to see some shadowy form heading towards the box.
Swirling, swimming.
It doesn't have really any shape. It's you could almost think it's a trick of the light, but no, you're looking at it and it's actually moving shadow.
Fuck. Okay, I was gonna roll to see if she cared or not cared, and or being not caring, and she's gonna.
She really cares about this.
She's more so concerned on what it is for 2 seconds, and she's going to not knowing if she can or can't. She just doesn't know what it is. She's gonna try and grab it.
Can she grab the shadow? Is that
I
something
don't
that-
think so. I think shadow demons are incorporeal, so she
Yeah.
might phase through it.
It's like
If it's a shadow demon, you can't physically grab a shadow
Yeah,
demon.
that's what I was thinking.
So
It
you
has
go
to be like a magical or something not on a material plane.
to grab it, and your hands phase through it, but it does pause, and
like really. It's like,
you
hey,
see two eyes look back at you.
Tanafi lets out a little yelp. There's a
It is-
demon on the caravan.
And you
Oh yeah.
the carriage comes to an abrupt start. There's a demon. Where's
Yeah,
the
it's
demon?
trying to get into the box.
And
That's
Dachon
true.
sweating
opens up.
buckets.
Let me see if Dachon notices the shadow. Oh,
That's if
okay.
Shadow just booked
My
it.
dice went halfway
Just-
across
Like,
the room
roll
by
another
accident.
stealth check.
What if no one sees it but Tanafi and they just think she's still on shrooms?
Entirely possible. Blake,
On 21, let's
is it
go.
21?
Yeah, so Dachon is looking back and forth at all of you, trying to look. Come out, shadow demon, demon.
You guys
Ah,
don't see it? Are you
Shadow demon,
serious
demon.
right now?
Tanafi, there's nothing there. Did you take another
Look
shroom before we leave?
harder! You didn't even roll! You didn't even roll! You can't tell me nothing!
I think Affy's on shrooms again, or she's still tripping balls.
No. Tanavi is a sophisticated woman. She doesn't do that on jobs, right?
Are you
Not
sure
on
about
a
roll
that?
job.
persuasion
We're
check.
like hauling precious cargo, and I had a really bad trip last night, and I don't trust the shit that Slifer gave me anymore. So, I'm not doing that today.
Oh, they just smoked something then?
No, I don't have anything because I don't have anything from back at home, and that was the only thing I had was what Slifer gave me.
I
Roll a
still think
persuasion check.
she's not sane in the membrane, guys.
Look, it was a
God,
shadow.
I
It
love
had
that spell.
eyeballs that looked right back at me.
I think you were just
I
kind
did-
of seeing the light reflecting off the surface or something.
The Tron is going to look in the direction where Tanavi pointed. Blake, can you make me another stealth?
I was about to ask. Does Adam's Drake notice it?
Make a perception
Roll.
check. Them?
Yeah.
Come on. Fuck! Damn it.
Okay,
Oh.
so Drake
Does
does
Ruse
not.
not care?
No, like,
Okay,
they
so the
should-
Drake. Okay, so the Drake only gets a +2, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, that's going to be.
Got 11. Fuck.
Well, they noticed that.
The drake on your shoulder like perks up with it and kind of swirls over to Blake's legs, where the shadow is now curled up trying to hide.
Ah, there you are! Tachon grabs it, and you can see that he's actually grabbing it with his gauntlet, as you can see a hint of magic just kind of like fizzing against the shadow's. I don't even want to say skin, since it technically doesn't have it, but just kind of like holding it up. Hello there! With a huge beaky
Oh, it's
smile.
you.
Wait, do you know this?
Oh yeah, no, I saw it when we were babysitting Rosie.
Is it evil? Look, Tachon looks at medicine.
I don't
at
think
the table.
someone that helped out calming a child because it was trying to destroy a kitchen could be evil.
Okay!
Well, it
But,
was trying to get into the chest.
No. Mr. Shadow or Mrs. Shadow, I don't discriminate. Do not get in the box. That's a big no-no. Okay?
Like, Shadow's like, no, I'm not. Shadow just like facial expression like, no, I wasn't looking in the box. I was just walking around. Shadow
But
thing.
Tachon
Yeah,
looks
he's
down.
doing shadow things.
How can you run without any legs?
They do walk weirdly. I don't know. Shadows are weird. Strange creatures.
No,
Wow.
it's tubular.
Oh, sadly, I don't have anything to contain you. I'm just going to have to trust you with this. Can I get one of you to look after the box?
I can.
Okay, thank you, Adam. Now, Mr. Ghost, Demon, Thing, behave yourself. Otherwise, he pulls out a warhammer that sparks black lightning. I'm gonna have some fun if you don't listen to me.
Shadow's like, cross my heart.
Good. He lets it go and gets back onto the reins.
Bruce
Sorry.
Bruce makes like a few hand gestures, basically saying, "You owe me one."
It's like, I owe you nothing. Rat. I rat.
I think I'm owed an apology since everyone thought I was crazy, and
You are
apparently
crazy.
I'm not.
Oh, I think you're
Crazy.
crazy cool.
White gives you a thumbs up.
Thank
Wrong
you.
thought can be right twice a day.
I'm going to take a nap. At least I know that you apparently got it handled. Unless you're on shrooms and you see shit that's not there too. Ooh. She's gonna take a nap.
Snappy, I'll play you a little lullaby.
Thanks. That would be fantastic.
His sitar is completely out of tune, and he does not care as he's just.
Actually, you know what? I think I fall asleep better to nothing happening at all.
Oh, righteous, yeah.
Thanks.
Can I know it's probably dumb, but I want to see
Oh.
ask Shadow if he did see something in the box, or he didn't get a chance.
Make me a standard D20 to see if it were fast enough to at least get the box open.
Peek inside.
Oh, peek. There, excuse me.
Let's go. Come on. Fuck. 7.
She was
Yeah.
caught before she was able to go inside it.
Damn it. Bastards. Blake will remember this. You all ruined her fun. She'll get her revengeance.
Rules
My
of nature. All right. Is there anything else anyone wants to do as you're traversing?
How
Okay.
big is this wagon?
It's pretty big. It's enough to accommodate at least 10 people.
Imagine.
What kind of wagon is it?
Just your typical standard wooden cabin. The top of it is lined in some kind of leather to keep out the elements.
Okay, so it's basically your transport wagon.
Pretty much.
Okay, I thought we were like in like a farm wagon essentially that only
Nah.
just has like the bottom and nothing else.
Nah, it's just a transport wagon.
All right.
I guess Adam's actually just going to be like interacting with his Drake while keeping an eye on the box.
All right.
The drake wags its little tail at you as it rolls onto its back for spectral belly rubs.
He's just going to get them. He's like, "How you doing? Having fun, bud?"
Can Roos little astral hand just kind of like poke the dragon in the back of the head?
Startles, looks at you.
What are you looking at?
It growls at you.
Oh,
He
did
doesn't
they
like-
do anything?
He doesn't like that.
It doesn't like what?
Let's just say, he's
I didn't
not
do
very much.
anything.
He's not much of a poking fan.
I didn't poke him. I was over here.
He's not stupid.
I thought no
He
one could
pokes
see
him
the
again.
spectral hand but Roos.
Yeah,
The
the spectral hand pokes him again.
dragon
You can
growls,
figure it out. It's like
shakes
Trudeau.
itself off, and then like scampers up Adam's shoulder and kind of takes refuge up there.
It pokes on Adam's shoulder.
I'm gonna command. I'm gonna command the Drake to take a bite.
It chomps down.
Eat at Roos. Consume him.
Does it roll to hit the astral hand since it's invisible?
Yeah. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So 2d20 plus.
Bruce is getting really entertained by this.
Okay, it's that's gonna basically be a 15 to hit.
Disadvantage.
That's
Oh,
with
that's
disadvantage.
right. Yeah. Well. How do you do Mage Hand AC?
Well, Mage Hand technically doesn't have HP or AC, but we can.
I would say a 15 would like hit.
Yeah, I
given
mean
the
it's not very
circumstances.
fast. It's just
It's
kind of
not
like
very-
a hand.
yeah.
No, it's
So it's really
not
close.
very fast.
Hmm. So the Drake bites down where you know your spectral mage hand is and just shakes its head. Like a dog shaking a toy.
It's like trying to.
Only Rich can see this, but his mage hand is currently like waving it. He just sees the Drake fleeing everywhere.
It's like help me.
Like on the out, like besides Ruse, on the outside, it just looks like the Drake is spinning in circles.
It's like shaking.
is
You know, like how a
"Kill me,
dog
please."
will shake a toy very vigorously?
Yes.
It looks like that. It's like it grabs the mage hand and is just shaking its head.
Ruse
Alright.
starts just chuckling.
And then she's just gonna chuckle back. He's gonna be like, "Well, at least we found at least one way to relieve his stress."
Yeah. And his mage hand just
Real bad.
still mage is still like flailing about. His mage hand just starts retreating back, going through the door. I don't know if that bumps the dragon on the head.
Oh man, that reminds me of this one song. Y'all, you're gonna love it. And he pulls
Oh,
out-
is it that one that you were singing on the way up here?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes! Oh my goodness.
We gotta. Let me see.
Please no.
Yeah. And he just blinks and stares off.
Was it
It's like-
the Wellman? Or
Yeah.
Oh, the Wellerman?
Dude, babe.
When a man come to bring
Bring
sugar and tea and rum.
One day
Okay, when the
someday
tardiness
done,
come,
we'll
take our
leave
leave and go.
And
Bruce
you all-
looks at his mage hand while it's happening. Like, I want to get out of here.
Here.
Everybody, sit along! And, you know.
Let's then after
Come on,
drunk.
Moose.
Blake, do you want something to drink to get through all this?
I'm just gonna take a nap.
Good luck with the
Last
chon
time I
there.
drank didn't. And with
You
my
are-
luck with them, I'm not taking chances. Not a chance.
The rest of the day passes with Adam, Dijon, and Cruz thinking Blake
woman.
and Tanafi sleep away. Bruce, you drink to forget where you are.
It keeps you awake.
And
nightmare.
you all eventually stop for the night. You set up a nice little camp. Some more songs continue. Drinks are had. Merriment is made. And you all have a very nice evening.
Until a Tarrasque appears.
And I think that would be a good place off for the night. Right.
Oh, there Copper coming in with the backup vocals.
Yeah, the backup vocals, of course. What did everybody think of today's session?
It was
That was
okay.
good.
Chill sesh.
Yeah, very chill. I'm glad Mr. Cruz
Very
is back
chill
now.
session. We got to de-stress, unlike the last session.
Of course. Bruce caused more property damage. Like, is bragging about
More
a
property
conquest.
damage. I'll have you know those bandits deserved it.
Fair, fair. Sanafi is shroomed up, and Adam
now.
is here.
But
Yes.
actually,
I
okay,
just am here.
did Tanafi ever retrieve the satchel of shrooms she left in the tavern?
She doesn't even know where the fuck those are.
All right, Tanafi, you are once again without drugs.
Yeah. And honestly,
That'd be
right
one
now,
she takes 3 more loops from her pocket.
Well, honestly, she doesn't trust him anymore either. She's never had a bad trip like that before, and that was awful. She does not want to take those again.
Nightmare.
I feel.
A month later, she'll do it again. That is Tanafi.
Well, different brand. She's a scientist. This is how she learns things.
Oh, a scientist!
Fair
Yeah.
It's like that fucking Norman. You know what? I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
Actually, her medical check skill just went up by 1 point because of today. No.
Alright.
Yes, taking drugs is a great way to learn medicine, of course. Why didn't I think of it?
That's
Disclaimer,
how
that is not the
scientists
case. Just a disclaimer, that's not
Okay,
actually
yeah.
how that works.
Isn't that how
Don't
they
do
find out new
drugs, kids.
medicines
Do
and stuff?
Adderall.
They test
mean,
out new. They test out
if
new
you-
medicine, which
They try it
AKA
on shrooms and they're like, wow, I didn't fucking die. Guess this would be a new
Don't do
medicine."
drugs, kids.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
Viagra.
I hope all of you have a fantastic night. Stay classy, stay beautiful, but most importantly,
Don't take shrooms.
there you go. That's what I was waiting for. Have a good
Take
night, friends.
Viagra instead.
Good night, lovelies.
Good night.
night.
Good night.